Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think we should have mandatory paternity testing at birth. Stop waiting to swab these kids. Stop waiting. Stop guessing. It should be done immediately, just like all the other procedures. Like when we had baby Nichs, there's a lot of procedures they go through at the hospital. Make it part of that to just take a DNA test and get it over with, bro.
What is this?
What is that? You not even
What is that, bro?
First of all, he's asleep.
What the hell is that, bro?
What is this?
Gotcha, bitch.
Fucking kid ain't mine. That's what it is.
Where do you get that from?
Where'd I get that from? Well, I submitted the paperwork with a little bit of DNA, and they told me she's wearing a King Von hoodie. Tells me a lot already.
Where I got it from?
King Von was a serial killer, a rapper, serial killer.
Let me see it. This is fake.
Fuck?
This is
Some of
fake.
this fake, bro. Clearly say it right there. What are you
No,
talking
this
about?
is fake. I'm not even about to play with you. This is fake.
Dog,
You
got
know
me
that he's
fucked.
yours.
Where he at? Where he at?
Why? He's sleeping.
Where he at?
First of all, he's sleeping.
Where is
you
the
need to be
kid
quiet
at? The
before.
kid is not mine, bro.
Yes,
What
he
kind of
is.
shit is this, bro?
Okay, so why you want to know where he
So
at
you was
then?
fucking off?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
No, I wasn't.
Bro. Oh my son.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Bro.
First of all,
You're a liar.
So who the father?
Damn, where'd you even get this
Who the
from?
father
Where'd you
then?
get this
Who
from?
is the father?
Where'd you get this from?
Why you ball it up?
Because I'm not even about to play with you. What you
Why
putting
you
this off
ball
of
it
Google?
up? Why you ball it up?
First of
Don't
all,
run. Don't run.
First of all, you've been his daddy for 2 years. It's too late.
Man, I ain't
You
trying to hear
already-
that shit.
It's too late. You've been his dad for 2 years. It's too late. See, that's a little bit of admittance there. She's admitting that she knows right there. It's too late. You got to be his dad now.
Yeah, I'm about to tell him.
That has to be the worst excuse I've ever heard. You've been the daddy for 2
Yeah, you've been a daddy for 2 years. Yeah, you can't stop now.
In his room.
Bruh, you a sick. You a,
Watch me stop.
You gonna
you
tell
a
him?
sick individual. For real shit, though. You dirty
How?
as shit. Yeah, bruh, doing diapers all
You're a sick individual because you let another man straight inside of you and had his kid and made me raise it.
Why'd you even want to do this?
Daycare, all this shit.
Why'd
bruh,
you even
real
go?
life, bruh.
First of all, back up out my
Time
face.
on.
Back
Nah,
up
watch
out my
out.
face.
Nah, watch out.
Why did you even
Type
go and
time
do this?
on.
Why'd you even gonna do this? You don't want
Get
to be
that
his.
shit.
You don't want to be his daddy.
Right.
Why did you do this?
love
Because you don't want to be his.
Notice, chat, it's always the victim language. I call it sign language. Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right. Shame, you don't want to be his daddy, insulting him. Why'd you even do this? Guilt. Well, you should want to be his dad, the need to be right. Well, you've been his dad for 2 years. You might as well keep doing it. It's always sign language, chat. Notice this sign language. When women talk to you crazy like this, it's always shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right.
Daddy anymore? It's too late.
Bruh, what you mean it's too late?
First of all, you already signed the birth certificate. Like, it's a done deal.
I
You
don't
should
give a
have did this
fuck.
in the
I don't
beginning.
give a fuck about none of
You
that.
No, it doesn't matter. If I'm not the biological father, we can get that birth certificate rewritten.
This is the beginning.
I don't care about none of that. You really trifling. You really wild as shit.
I'm not trifling. You're
wild
his
as
dad.
shit.
I don't care about what no
Nah,
papers
you
say.
wild as shit,
You don't
shawty.
have.
Care about what that paper says.
You
Okay,
being
the
his
facts.
dad.
Daddy, chill.
You don't have to be his biological dad to be his dad. You
I
already
ain't
been his
shit.
dad for 2 years.
And he ain't gonna never see me
she
again.
admitted.
Straight like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Never gonna
Okay,
see
well,
me
he-
again.
He has your name.
Never gonna see me
He
again.
has your name.
I don't get no about none of that. You better get it changed.
I'm not changing
It's
nothing.
not my
boy.
kid, shawty.
Denny, so you not
wild
gonna
as
claim your
shit.
son?
You was
Don't
my
touch
son.
me.
It ain't my son.
Yes,
Straight
it
like
is your
that.
son.
Hey, don't worry about it. Look, don't
Yes,
call me
first
no
of all,
more.
you're not going-
Watch out. Watch
No.
out. Watch out.
You not going nowhere.
Bruh.
You really gonna do this? And he
Watch
about to be
out.
3 years old. It's too late.
I
What are
don't
you
give
talking
a
about?
fuck. I don't
It's
care.
too late, brother, man. This kid's life just started. It's not too late. His life has just started, bro. It's not too late. Now's the time to do it because I don't think little man's going to know. I'll be honest. I don't think he's going to know. Good Lord. The back aisles of Walmart.
Guys, of how I had to do a paternity test on my daughter because I didn't know if it was my husband's or my good guy friend.
What? She's a runner, she's a track star.
So we get there. My sister wanted to be there, so we're there. I think I was in labor for like 5-6 hours. It wasn't that.
Bro, just this build of a woman here. The arm tattoos. There's no cohesiveness. She has double lip piercings. What is that, Chad? Is that snake bites? It's not spider bites, right? The spider bites is the 2 right there. She's got snake bites. Bro, this is giving runner.
Long, and I had her, and when she was born, literally looking at her, she looked like my daughter, which was from my husband, so we couldn't really tell. However,
Man, she's got half of your DNA.
Stupid.
the nurse at the time, she took her and was taking her a bath, and she's like, oh my God, I'm like so shocked. And we're like, why? And she's like, because she's so tall. I think she was like 22 and a half or 23 and a half. And
That's pretty tall for a baby to just popped out.
and she's like, usually babies that are this tall are like born to people who are 6 feet or 6 foot and taller. And I'm 5'1". My husband is like 5'11", and then my friend, he was 6'3". So my sister looked at each other like, the f-? So yeah, so that was that. And
So you're letting two men cheese inside of you simultaneously. Diabolical work.
so I already had planned on somebody coming in and doing their DNA test on my daughter when she was born. But I didn't tell my husband because he didn't want a DNA test done. He's like, literally like, don't get it done. I just want to be her dad, and that was that. But I also felt like that's not cool. Like if I didn't tell her real
Idiot.
dad, if my friend ended up being her dad. So I'm like,
Dummy.
no. But I didn't tell him. So when he left to go pick up like all the stuff,
They must be selling Audacity on clearance right now. Because how you gonna have the audacity to get online and talk about this stuff and be a whole mom, got multiple kids, and just admitting that you're a 304? I just don't understand it.
that we needed to go home, like car seat and all, I had them come really quick because they were in my area, and they swabbed her cheeks, and then they took a swab. They already had a swab from my friend, that they already had collected a few weeks prior, because I didn't want to tell my husband to do it because I know he didn't want this DNA test. So we get home, and of course my friend wanted to see her, and he was upset because I didn't let him go to the hospital or anything like that, but it's just because I didn't want the drama. So I get home, and he's still like not like, I'm not letting him see her, but I let his mom come because, I just felt bad. But my husband was upset about that. So it's just like a big old thing.
This story is getting crazier by the second.
Bro, what? I can't believe this guy is even okay with that.
It took like a week or two to get the test back, and they finally sent it to me like via email, and it was like late at the time. I was in my room by myself. My husband was in the living room, and I opened up this email, and it was a complete shocker to find out that it was my friend's baby. And at the time, when you live in California,
She's a runner, she's a track star.
and you're married, you have to give your kid the last name of the married person you're married to. So my daughter ended up with her name being my husband's last name. I wasn't able to give her my maiden last name. So go to part 3 if you want to hear the rest.
Oh my God. The fact that these women get online and talk about this stuff like they're not terrible human beings is wild to me. You're just admitting that you're letting multiple men make multiple deposits in your vaginal cavity, and we're supposed to just overlook that and think you're a good person because you're being honest? No. That's half the reason I started this channel, is because I feel like there's not enough people standing up for men, and then also there's not enough men calling out crazy stupid women, and she's a crazy insane woman thinking that what she's doing is okay. And she gets online and imagine a guy got online and said that. Yeah, I was bucking multiple women and cheesing it. Like, come on, bro. Man finds out he's not the father of his 7-year-old daughter. Oh, heartbreaking.
I got some bad news.
What?
So I decided to get a DNA test on Mika.
Okay.
And the DNA test
You, Maury, you are not the father.
came back. And I just found out I'm not Mika's dad.
Ooh, negative, Ghost Rider.
Come on, now you lying.
I'm so serious. The papers is right in front of me.
Well, them can't be no right papers.
I love how the women always are like, that's wrong. The DNA test is wrong. Have them run it again. Zero account. I've never seen any of them take accountability after he's like, hey, you know what? I did a DNA test. I'm not the dad. I've never heard a single one of them go, you know what? You're right. My bad. I'm sorry. Ever.
How could you do something like this to me?
Do what?
You know what? I've been in this baby life since she was born. I signed her birth certificate.
No, baby.
That's rough. I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad, but you got to know what you're getting yourself into, man. Gotta know what you're getting yourself into. I am not the father. DNA test after 19 years shows he's not the father.
Our 19-year-old daughter is not
On the pot? He got her on the pot? She's taking a hot deuce. He walked in there, he's like, woo! Clearing the room out here. Give this woman some privacy.
mine. Did you know I got a blood test for insurance?
Hold on. First of all, lower your voice.
Lower my voice.
Calm down.
Lower my voice.
Calm.
Read that shit. Yo, listen.
Her shirt even says, I don't care.
How's that possible? How am I paying for a kid that's not mine? 19 effing years. And I'm paying for the college.
That can't be true.
How it can't be true?
Listen, those are just numbers. That's still your, after all these years, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Are you
That's
serious?
your child.
Are you serious?
You notice how they always go, like they don't realize the self-snitching on this, but she basically is your daughter. It's been 19 years. Doesn't matter, it's not my kid.
Your child.
Are you serious?
I've been faithful to you all these years.
I don't give a shit.
You're a liar!
Lie detector test determined that was actually a lie.
How about when we first met?
That accountability is real brutal for these ladies.
19 years, he's not mine. You know how crazy that is? Do you know how
You are
crazy I
still
look?
the father.
No, I'm not.
Still the
You
father.
sound effing crazy, ladies. You sound nuts. One, that child don't even call me.
Hey,
We go to counseling to fix our relationship for a kid that's not mine.
It's like, let me wipe my first.
wait.
Yo,
wait.
know what?
Wait,
wait, shit. Wait, shit. No.
Don't
I'm
wait.
bouncing. No, I'm
Let's talk,
bouncing.
let's talk.
We are talking. It's okay.
What's up, everyone?
Her shirt says, I don't care. Are we surprised, chat? Are we surprised? Are we really surprised? I mean, like, come on, bro.
Our 2-year-old daughter is not mine.
DNA test.
Take that.
DNA test. 2-year-old daughter, not his. He asked her to leave.
How's that even possible?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I had a DNA test because me and you haven't been intimate for a long time, and yet the child that I take care of, you, the woman who I'm engaged to, and how is it possible the child's not mine?
But why the fuck would you do this behind my back?
Why would you do what you did behind my back? What are you talking about?
That's weird as fuck.
Why are you trying to gaslight it? Who you been messing with?
Nobody.
Why you always lying?
For real, why you lying now? Come on, don't lie.
I take care of you. You don't work. I take care of the baby. I take care of another child that's not mine.
She doesn't work? And she's still bucking up? Oh my God.
How is it possible that this child is not mine? Look at me. How is that possible? You know what?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
All right, I got you. Come on. Let's go.
Bro,
Go.
she doesn't work and the house looks like that?
Because what we
She
have
need
to
to
do
go,
now
bro.
is...
This house is a mess.
weird.
Look at
Yeah,
this,
I
a
know. I
wreck.
got you. I'm so weird. I got you. So what we have to do now is this.
Trash
Sit down
everywhere.
and discuss
Get
our
her
living
out.
arrangements because we can't stay together.
But that's your daughter.
All right. We're going to talk about it. Come on.
Guy approaches his girlfriend at IHOP to break the news to her that his 12-year-old twins are not his after getting a DNA test. Says he wants his money back. I think that's fair. Chat, put in one in the chat if you agree. I think if you've been paying child support for a kid that is not yours, she should owe you restitution. She should have to pay back every dime with interest.
Money back, bro. I got it. Right there. Open that right now, bro. You been playing with me, bro. Them twins are not mine. Open this. Come on. What is this? This is DNA test for the twins. You know the twins? You said that was mine? 12 years? 12 years? You see this? It ain't even I need it. No, I don't care, bro. I went to go get the DNA test, bro. Stop playing. Where's the money? I need my money. I don't even care. I need my money.
12 years old.
I don't care.
If you want a DNA test, you should have got the DNA test when I laid on the table.
That don't mean nothing,
You was
bro.
there.
No, I don't want.
It don't matter.
I got this
It don't
DNA
matter.
test.
12 years. Who else do they know?
Like, what is that? What is you doing?
Have you always noticed, chat, they all go back to the same sign language. Who else do they know? It's been too long. You have to be. You have been for this amount of time. So have you always noticed that, chat?
My money.
Here comes the money.
Like, you notice they never take accountability and say, you know what, that's my bad. I shouldn't have bucked that other dude. Like they never, ever take accountability for it and say, you know what, it's my fault. And that's, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry I lied to you. None of them ever take accountability. Never. Man does secret DNA test. Wife instantly regrets it.
I have no problem with
being on child support, putting myself. I'm actually the one that opened this case up against myself. I have no problem with raising it. I would just like to be for sure that it's mine.
Not be sure. And what reason do you have to doubt that it's yours?
Because after the child was born, I just had my doubts, and I went ahead and ordered a home DNA test, and I DNA tested the child, and the results came back that I was 0% the father.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Oh, okay. And did you let Mrs. Velez know about that?
Absolutely. And she insisted that my DNA test was fake at first, so I persuaded her to give me another one to prove me wrong, and she...
They always say it's fake. That's fake.
Denied every time.
Liars be lying.
All right. All right.
So,
okay, I understand. So I understand. Ms. Velez, do you understand that he's asking to contest the acknowledgement and request of testing? What is your position, ma'am?
If that's what he wants, I'm up for it. But I was not aware when he did that DNA or what he did to my child. So,
What he did to my child, he swabbed a cheek. It's nothing crazy, bro.
Well, yeah, I know, man. What happens? That happens sometimes, and
sometimes. No, it doesn't, Judge.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You don't just accidentally fall on a penis and it sneezes inside of you. It just doesn't work like that. Come on, Judge. Be a little more harsh with it.
They go to Walmart or H-E-B and get some over-the-counter test, and they do it without the mama, which they really don't need the mama, but we do require it in our testing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put on the record that he is contesting the acknowledgement. That doesn't mean that he's not the father. Legally, he's recognized as the father because of the form, but he is contesting it, so paternity testing will be ordered. The state will make arrangements to have you tested, ma'am, and the child, and also, sir, to have you tested, okay?
Greatly appreciate it, sir.
This man did.
That's what I'm saying. You don't accidentally fall on a dude's penis and it sneezes inside you. It doesn't work like that, bro. That's not how babies are made. You know what I mean? DNA test came back negative, not his.
I just got the paperwork. This baby is not mine. That's exactly what I just said. This baby is not mine, Miss Cheryl. Have you talked to her? Have you seen her? Have you? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to raise my voice. I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just want to understand as to why I have this responsibility on me and she know this baby not mine. This your daughter.
A lot of men have to deal with this,
get in
bro.
contact with her. This is your child. I understand that, Miss Sherry. I know this don't got nothing to do with you, but at the end of the day, this baby has nothing to do with it either. This is not my child. I'm watching over, I'm paying, taking care of this baby, and it's not my child.
I feel bad. The ones that get it the worst are the kids, you know? Like, these kids have to go through not knowing who's my daddy, you know? And that's the problem with being a step-parent as well. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. The big problem with being a step-parent is you build a bond with the woman, then you build a bond with the child, right? Or children. Then when the going gets tough and the woman wants to leave, now you've lost that bond with the woman, but now you've also lost that bond with the children. And then sometimes, even if you're married to this woman, if it's long enough, you can be put on child support for a child that's not even yours. That's why I think every state should do like what Kansas did and do 50-50 custody. And no child support, no alimony. We start doing that, almost biggity bet you, we see divorce rates plummet. It happened in Kentucky, and it would happen everywhere. Kansas or Kentucky, I can't remember which one. It would happen everywhere if people kept doing that. Man puts a woman and child out after finding out the baby isn't his after 5 years.
And our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, went and got tested today. Okay. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What do you mean? What kind of test, first of all?
So that's the need to be right in the sign language. And also shame and the need to be right. Why would you do that?
She should be taking...
And
then guilt.
And got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from. And kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
5 years? I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We have
5
3
years
children, and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay,
you don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what that says?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit.
Why would you do that? Yeah. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. The sign language always comes.
What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's
Why
your
would you-
child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're not
But I
showing
can't
love.
continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No.
What is this, bro?
The guilt. There was the guilt. She hit them all. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. She hit them all right there. Right on the head. Right on the head. I think, here's my whole thing, and I've heard Pearl talk about this, but I think that if women can opt out, you know, they can get an abortion, they can opt out of life. I think men should opt out of custody and child support. I think it's fair, right? You get to choose whether or not you want to have the baby, so let the man choose whether or not he wants to pay for the child. Seems simple to me, right? You ladies wanted equality, right? Come on, don't be anti-feminist now. Be a feminist. You want equality. We want to have autonomy just like you have bodily autonomy. You can choose whether or not to have the child. I want to choose whether or not to pay for the child. How about that? But once again, I think if they just made paternity testing mandatory at birth, a lot of this stuff would fix itself. It would autocorrect. It really would. All right, I got some random clips. Let's react. See what we got here.
I'm sorry, but if a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like,
I'm gonna pick you up in a Ford Pinto. Beep beep.
I'm sorry, but you can't tell me if someone pulls up in this. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Hold on. This
Bro, what's wrong with a Toyota Prius? Those things are good cars.
Prius, you're no, I'd rather not go on a date. I'm sorry. I already know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person you're gonna be. Wait, I'll show you another. And this is for the boys too. If y'all drive these cars, you need to reevaluate yourself.
Okay.
Because
Let me take advice from a single woman who's alone. Let me do that. Let me do that.
gotcha, bitch. Anyways, let me show you another car. The only person
Bro, the Honda Ridgeline? I mean, they do look a little wonky and funky. It's like the Great Value Mustard, what is it, Cadillac truck or the Escalade truck? Chevy Avalanche? Yeah, it's like the Great Value Mustard Chevy Avalanche. You know, like your slow cousin at Chevy Avalanche. You know what I mean? That hand-me-down, you know. You guys smell what I'm stepping in.
that should drive this is my 90-year-old grandpa. That's the
Don't ask me why I actually knew what those are. Is that a Honda Ridgeline, chat? That's a mad guess from me.
only person. Okay, hold on. One more. I've got one more.
Not the Jeep truck. That's like a $70,000, $80,000 car. You know what? Buy a dog and then die alone. If that's what it is. If having a vehicle is not good enough for you, somebody said the intelligence gap seems to be increasing.
It's become increasingly obvious that you can't
Let
even
me turn
have
this up,
regular
sorry, chat.
conversations. It's become increasingly obvious that you can't even have regular conversations with people anymore because of the intelligence gap. And I'm not saying like, oh, you're stupid because you have a different opinion than me. No, I'm saying that they can't genuinely comprehend the conversation that's being had, so they argue a point that's not even being argued because they're so fucking stupid.
What have you been hanging out with your friends a lot? I saw a clip on TikTok that was so good. I gotta show you guys, man. I gotta show you guys. It was something about like insulting people and like a really slick way to insult somebody for being really stupid. Here it is. We're having trouble playing. What the fart is going on? Play the video, dude.
I'm looking for insult.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So intelligent, you don't realize you've been roasted till 3 thoughts later. I admire how you never let evidence interfere with your opinions. You have a unique way of contributing without adding. I can see why that makes sense to you. You're clearly intelligent. It just doesn't show up where it matters. You have a rare talent for speaking at length without disturbing.
You're so good.
When it comes to thinking, you travel light. I love how you think outside the box. It's clear no one's ever invited. You have a special way of speaking that makes people appreciate your silence. You're not wrong. You're just operating in a different intellectual time zone. Intelligence seeks you, but you appear to be a master. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. I could explain it to you, but I left my crayons.
Dude, I thought these were so funny, bro. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I thought those were hilarious. All right, let's get back to the bird hands here.
I sell hoochie for a living, and
Oh, sorry, let me turn it up.
all the time. I sell hoochie for a living, and people ask me all the time how many bodies I have. What's your body count? How many bodies have destroyed you?
You want to know why men ask that? It's because you got that left sleeve. It's screaming, I've been bucked. And more than once.
Honestly, I wish it was easier to work out, but it's taken a little bit of time for me to get a rough idea. So to calculate all of this, I have to start firstly with how many bodies I had in my personal life before I entered the industry, which...
Wait. Before you got in the industry? No, the industry counts. You don't get to separate work from play.
I entered the industry, which wasn't a lot, but probably was more than most people watching this video. From there, I need to add on how many bodies I sunk while working in establishments where some nights I saw 7 guys in a single day.
God.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
How do you even walk? That tuna tunnel must be famished from all the sausage.
And I have to add on all of the gentlemen who have seen me privately, which is a lot of men, especially when you're counting my tours, where on a single tour I could see 15 clients in one tour. Plus, anyone that I have collaborated with and filmed spicy content with, those are also in my body count. So with all of this combined, I would assume that my number, from what I can get, particularly with the work phone, going through how many contacts I have, we are pretty much at 1,000 bodies.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Body count looking like a graveyard.
Finish her.
Body count looking like Jeffrey Dahmer's closet. Body count looking like John Wayne Gacy's basement. This is crazy work.
At 29, which is a wild concept. I certainly never thought that I would have 1,000 bodies by the age of 29. But
29, you're cooked.
This is the way of the world. And then when I really think about it, I'm like, but that means that I've made that much money, right? From 1,000 bodies. That is a lot of money when I'm $900 an hour. I mean, some of those were scenes that were unpaid. The ones in my personal life didn't pay. The ones in the establishment were $80 each. So, I mean, there's some discounts applied on there.
Good Lord. Sell it to the lowest common bidder. Lowest common denominator, 80 bucks. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? It's sold. Good Lord. Woman says she won't have kids with a man unless she has the biggest diamond on her ring finger. I want either a car, a house, a cleaner, and a full-time nanny. So you basically just want a father figure so you can do nothing. Shots fired! Cancel male podcast. That's a good one.
I always get asked if I want children, and the short answer is maybe. The long answer is I will not be having kids with a man unless he could check off these boxes for me. For starters, the man will absolutely have to be my husband. I would never give a man a baby without the biggest rock on my finger. The second...
Okay, so let's just keep tally of everything that's monetary versus things that are emotional. Okay, so number one thing, nothing mentioned about emotional. It's all about how big the ring is. Got it.
Box would be a push present is a non-negotiable for me.
Okay, push present, another monetary thing. Okay, so she's definitely showcasing here that she's not shallow at all.
I want either a car or a house.
Simple push present there, a car or a house, little things, right? She's not picky.
It's a non-negotiable. Also, assuming the man I will be with would be tatted, so he would have to get a tattoo of my face on his stomach because it's a body for a body. My body's going to change forever, so should his. The third box would be that I need a house cleaner, and then the fourth box would be that I need a full-time nanny.
So what are you going to do exactly?
I already know who the nanny would be. It would be a family member, but I want that family member to be very well compensated for their time and energy. So yeah, remember before you type some nasty ass shit that these are my requirements, right? You don't have to have any requirements. If you just want to have a baby for the free, or if you just want to be a man that...
But the thing is, honey, this is why you're alone.
Gotcha, bitch.
You will never find a man that wants to do all that, that's high value and wants to pay for something that's been pre-bucked, that's had 1,000 rear-end collisions. You've had your spine realigned multiple times. Almost biggity bet you're not a virgin. So you want a guy to come in and pay a super high price for used cat? Get out of here.
Wants to give a woman a baby and you want to do nothing else but spread your seed and have nothing else to offer the woman, then, you know, live your life. This is my life and I will not.
This is my life and I will be dying alone. This is crazy. Let's read some of the comments here. What do the comments say? I had a girl like this at age 20. Never told her about my family except we lived, he spelled accept wrong, not the EXC, the ACC. So I was like, what? Except we lived different lives but got along well, and they were much older than me and I was adopted. Okay, good Lord. I'm sorry I haven't read that comment. We need an update. Did she get any of those things she asked for and is still single? 80% chance you're about to hear something dumb when you see a woman with her hair glued to her forehead. This is why birth rates are dropping. No man wants this. Do rich men like bald women? She's a little too hood for these demands. Not with hair like that. Someone gassed her up. She got a forehead like an icebreaker ship and asking for the most ridiculous requirements. So true. Pass. F this girl. Yeah, bye. Oh my God. Somebody posted this picture. Good Lord. She does kind of look like that. Oh my jeez. Just insanity. The fact that these women think that's even, you can even get close to that. You can even get close to that is wild to me. You'll never get it. You'll never get it. What is this? Why are conservative men wanting liberal women? I don't think conservative men are wanting liberal women. Put a one in the chat if you agree. I don't think a lot of conservative guys want a liberal woman.
I have it listed all over my dating profile that I...
Okay, can't hear you. Maybe next year, honey. It was really good to have you. But I don't think... Put a one in the chat if you agree. I don't think a lot of conservative guys want liberal women. Personally, for me...
Pull out a bunch of credit cards.
The last thing I wanted was a really liberal woman that was like, you know, I want, oh my God, sorry, I can't even speak after seeing this. It says, date a single mama, date a single mama, date a single, oh my God, how many kids do you have, boo-boo? Why didn't you just get with your husband? I'll never get why women give men the highest honor. They give up their body and their womb and they give them a child, but they don't require him to marry her. I'll never understand that.
Like, a secure man won't really ask you about your body count, I feel like.
A secure man. I love it. I love it. Let me ask you this. What's more secure, chat? A guy that sets a boundary and risks losing you? Or a guy that lets you run amok and do whatever you want? Don't worry, I'll wait. A more secure man will have a boundary and say, hey, this is my boundary. I will risk losing you. That's secure. Insecure is, yeah, baby, just do whatever you want, baby. Doesn't matter to me, baby. Well, you got 1,000 bodies? Dude, that's okay. You got multiple kids by multiple men. That's fine. I still love you, baby.
I mean, why does he care / want to know? Like, that's none of your fucking business. Like, I don't ask, like, that's not even...
Tell me your bop lore some more, baby.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
The snitching is crazy.
The thing I really think about is like, what's this man's body count? Unless he's like,
because y'all don't care. Women value experience in men and men value inexperience in women. Shiba and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt.
Like the town bike or the community bike, which I've encountered a few times.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone gets a ride.
Times, which I get wary about those guys. I'm sure they get wary about me too. So it's two-way street. It's an antiquated way of thinking.
Tell me you have a high body count without telling me you have a high body count. The only women that care about that question are the ones that got a bunch of bodies. If you don't have a lot of bodies, you don't care. You'll answer the question. I got 4 bodies, 3 bodies, 2 bodies, whatever. When you have 50, 60 plus bodies, that's when you care about that question. Notice how they always say body count doesn't matter, but when you ask them what's your body count, they're like, well, I'm not telling you. Well, I thought it didn't matter, dude.
Stupid.
Make it make sense. Ain't that right, Looks free? Sit, shake. Good boy. Free. Go your place. It's always like that, ain't it, chat? Body count doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Then tell me your body count. How about that? If it doesn't matter so much, tell me your body count. You know? But I don't think that's the case. Oh my God. Liberal woman picks up a flashbang right before it explodes.
Medic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Why would you do that?
Oh
You gotta
my.
be dumber than a bag of dildos. She let it explode in her hand. I couldn't really see anything, but boy, howdy, you gotta be dumber than a bag of dildos to think that picking up a flashbang before it explodes. Golly, you're so stupid. So stupid. Don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. Chat, today's been a crazy one. Ain't that right, Lux?
Whoop-dee-doo.
But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.